Meanwhile, thousands of people protested today outside the NRA convention in Houston. Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Granda is live now with the latest. Carlos?
Well, Ellen, there is growing demand for lawmakers to do something to stop mass shootings. Polls show a majority of Americans support background checks and other gun safety measures. This comes as the NRA is holding its convention in Houston.
They came to make their voices heard. Outside the convention in Houston, thousands of protesters, a rally against gun violence. From the air, you can see the size of the crowd. Among the speakers, Texas candidate for governor Beto O'Rourke.
Let us commit ourselves right now to doing the hardest things that we can think of, because nothing about this will be easy.
Up to 80,000 people are expected to attend the convention. The mayor of Houston says organizers should have considered postponing the event. He stressed there needs to be changes to our laws.
This is a situation, a problem that's not going to go away just wishing it goes away.
Among the speakers, David Hogg, who survived the 2018 Parkland, Florida high school shooting.
But even if it's just one law that saves one life, be it here in Texas or in Washington, D.C., we must focus on where we can find common ground.
News tonight on the Night Team. Oaks Day is a traditional day off from school for Louisville students. JCPS students now have a 3-day weekend ahead of them. But today, many high schoolers spent their last school day protesting the looming Supreme Court decision over Roe v. Wade. Students at Atherton, Ballard, and Manual walked right out of class. WHS 11 Night Team's Isaiah Kim Martinez has reaction to the rally and protest.
Just a few cars left in the lot at Atherton High tonight. The school day over, kids dismissed. But the scene earlier, classes ending early for these students determined to take their voices outside school walls, with security not far behind.
You don't hear a lot of young women like ourselves talking. We're most the ones that are affected by these things.
Corinna Longton said for them, the idea started in a simple conversation.
Other people were talking about it at lunch, so I decided it was a really good opportunity to do some activism.
It was a walkout staged in response to the potential Roe v. Wade could be overturned by the Supreme Court in the summer. JCPS spokesperson Carolyn Callahan says students were allotted time in the interior courtyard to protest, with signs and all. But she says tensions rose when administrators directed students back to class. A couple dozen opted to leave the building instead. Per policy, once that happens without permission, those students aren't allowed back in. Callahan says some got let back in by a fellow student through a side door, then causing disruptions to classes. Meanwhile, walkouts were happening at 2 other JCPS schools around the same time. And over here at DuPont Manual, just hours earlier, students had their walkout, holding up signs chanting, "My body, my choice."
I'm so damn confused.
Which is it? On one hand, save children. On the other hand, kill them in the womb. Confusion at its best. Protesting for both sides, don't know what they want. The Lord said this: He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Have you confused? Have you fighting for things that make you look real stupid? Like I said, in one hand, you fighting for safety of the children, and another hand, you're saying kill them in the womb. If you don't see what's going on, the Lord has you blind.